Hi guys, this is Hyunmin Max aka Max. Welcome back to another video on the channel. So for today, right, we're actually gonna be talking about what would be the best FUT birthday swaps combination, right? What are some of the league content we have, as well as what to invest in going forward. So first off, I want to talk about the swaps. Before we talk about the swaps, we need to talk about the number of tokens we have. So officially, right, EA actually says that we'll be getting 30 tokens. There are actually 34 tokens in concepts. So how many do I think we will get? The thing is, right, EA don't always release all the tokens under concepts. So I think 31 is actually a very safe assumption to make, like, the number of tokens that we will be getting. So with that in mind, right, let's take a look at some of the possible combinations right here. So we actually have for 30 tokens, right, the first option where you go full fodder, you get the 84 by 20 times 2 as well as the 85 by 10. Now the second option, right, whereby you'll be getting a combination of fodder packs as well as the 87 plus player pick, which also comes up to about 30 tokens. So the last combination is we actually have the 84 by 20, 82 by 20, as well as the FUT birthday team 1 player, right, which actually comes out to about 28 token. I have to say that lower your expectation for this FUT birthday team 1 player pack, which only costs 3 tokens, because I've seen a lot of these packs open and the pack weight is not great for this 3 token pack. So which I would say, right, be patient, right, wait and see how the pack weight is for this 15 token 87 plus player pick, right? If the pack weight is good, then I think option 2 is actually the best option going forward. And of course, right, we will also be getting the Kante SBC, right, which is likely to come today because it's the 29th of March, which also happens to be Kante's birthday, right? I'll talk more about that later. So if Kante actually gets a good boost and is actually value for your fodder, right, I think fodder packs might be the move to go, right? So personally, which one would I go for? I will go for option 2 because I actually think the player pick might be juiced, plus you get good fodder packs as well. Now purely from a value standpoint, right, I think the 85 by 10 for 10 tokens is actually a very, very good shout, right? Just from a value perspective, if you guys are not gonna grind all the tokens. So the next thing I want to talk about is actually this year in review player pick, right? So the cost of this, right, it's actually about 160k. So is this year in review player pick worth it? I would say, right, it all depends on the players that you have in your club, right? If we actually take a look here. So if you don't have the likes of the flashback Ramos, right, or if you don't have the likes of 92 player of the month Mbappe, right, then I would say you guys can take a gamble to see whether you guys can pack these two out of that player pick. Then if you're like me, right, whereby I have both in my club, right, then I don't think it's worth it. So the next thing I actually want to talk about is actually the 80 plus player pick that we actually gotten. So it actually requires 2 gold rares as well as 9 gold commons. So, GG's to those in my Discord who actually followed my tips in Discord to purchase gold commons at 350 coins, right? I have people who made a few 100,000 coins just from gold commons alone. So the pack weight for this is actually really good, right? It's great for those menu grinders right now. So the bronze pack method is actually kind of OP, with some bronze cards selling for crazy amount. So you can get good fodder in your club as well as make coins. So if you want to know how to do the bronze pack method, right, check out a video that I've done about it. Just click on the timestamp from 1 minute and 53 seconds onwards, whereby I'll talk about the bronze pack method. So another thing that we have actually gotten, right, it's actually this FUT 18 token SBC, whereby basically, you're just gonna get a token in exchange for the cards that you actually submit. So this is the one. So because there is again a brick slot in it, right, it actually made some gold commons explode. Let me give you an example. So we have players like Alex Telles, Brazilian, right? He went from 2k all the way up to 4k which is double in price, right? So once again, if you guys actually know how to do SBC solution trading, you're making bank. I'm going to be talking about how to SBC solution trade soon, so watch out for that video. So the next thing I actually want to talk about is actually just a public service announcement, right? Do remember to do your daily login upgrade, whereby it's again very simple to do. Just chuck a bronze player in, right? And then you're gonna get your, you're just gonna get your easy rewards, right? So I'm just gonna do mine right now. Nice and easy, right? I'm just gonna submit bronze player, done. Right, so remember to do your daily login. So the next thing I actually want to talk about is some of the SBCs, right, that we have actually gotten yesterday, right? So let's go and take a look at the showdown SBCs that we have been gotten. So yesterday, right, we actually got the Morgan Gibbs White as well as the Matthias Cunha SBC. So let's talk about Gibbs White first. So he's 4-star, right? If you take a look at his stats, he actually looks really cracked, right? I don't think there's anything wrong with this card. Doesn't have any special traits. The thing is, right, his price is actually about 200k right now, which might be a little bit too steep. So the other card that we have gotten is Matthias Cunha, right? He is actually 4-star as well, right? Again, his stats look really good, but again, the price is 200k. I think a fairer price for the both of them would be about 170k, 160k. So another SBC that we have gotten, right, is actually the Mikel Antonio SBC, right? On his birthday, no less. So the requirements, right, is just a 82, 83, and an 86 rated squad, which actually comes up to about 150k for him. So he's actually 4-star, 5-star. So if you take a look at his stats, right, again, it looks really good. I'm gonna be actually doing a review on him, so do check it out once it's done on the channel. So the next thing, right, I actually want to talk about is the amount of coins we have been making from the investments. So it's been so easy making coins over the past few days, right? If you guys see, right, I have loads of 85s which sold, and I have way more on my unassigned. So we actually bought all these, right, at below 11k, right? We sold them all off at about 13k. So I actually sold way more, but I've actually cleared them. So I have actually people in my Discord, right, who made 1 mil off these investments, I also have some of them who did send me the screenshot, right? So for example, for one of my viewers, right, shout out to Bibit, right, has followed me, bought 85s, and sold them off. And I have actually have other people in my Discord who DM me saying that they made millions of coins from this. So if you guys, want trading tips, join the trading Discord right now when it's actually still free. Because like I mentioned a couple of times, I can't make a trading video every day. So what to invest in moving forward. So I think, right, actually your 83s are a good shout at about 1.2k, right? This is the lowest they've ever been in the past 6 to 7 weeks. So 83s are great. Get them on bid at 1k, or if you guys don't have time, you guys can buy them now at 1.2k. I think that's a good move. So we actually also have 85 still. So 85s, right, I think you guys can get them at buy now for 10.5, or you guys can bid on them at 10k. I think it should be relatively easy to get. So I have to caveat this though. If we don't get a good SBC on Wednesday today, you guys might have to hold these 83 and 85s all the way until next Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, so you guys can decide for yourself whether you want to do that. If you don't want to hold the 83 and 85s for so long, then I would say don't buy them. So I actually have a very good tip for you guys right now. So if you look at the current team of the week and you look at the 85 informs, right, I'm going to be using Heller as an example, right? What you can do right now is you can bid on Heller or the 85 rated informs at about 11k, lazy list them at 13k. So they actually sell at 13k, even though if you check their current prices, right, it's actually 12k right now. This is the power of lazy listing. I will actually buy a couple on my account and show you guys the results in the next trading video. But let me tell you guys right now, this method works. So again, just buy 85 rated informs at 11k, lazy list them at 13k, right? Lazy list. What about out of pack investments? So for me, right, I think Lafont is a very good shout, right? He's currently at 41k. Why is he good? He's one of the few 5-star goalkeeper that we have, right? He plays in the League On, right? He's of a good nationality. In fact, I would say he has the best nationality of being French. And League One is actually the most commonly used league in terms of squad building. So buy him, and I'm sure, right, minimally, right, within the next 2 to 3 weeks, right, he will definitely hit the 60k barrier mark. I'm quite sure about this. So another player that I actually really like is Emerson Royal. He's currently at about 85, 86k. So he is Brazilian and he has 5-star skill moves, which I think is really handy. So again, what price will he go up to? I think he probably will go up to 100k minimum over the next 2 to 3 weeks. So when is the best buy time, right, for the likes of Emerson and Lafont? I would say that the best buy time is actually Thursday after marquee matchups, right? Because that is when cards will actually drop a little bit before going up. So, you know, even if they're at their current prices, you can actually buy them too if you guys don't have the time, because they will just probably dip a little more during marquee matchups and rise back up, right? Not a big issue. So the next thing I want to talk about, right, is this Kante SBC. So we have actually gotten his leak quite some time back, and finally today is the day that we're gonna be seeing Kante release, right? He's gonna be coming as an SBC. So like Donk mentioned, right, he will be released today, which is actually his birthday, right? Which is actually a really cool thing. So I hope that he gets a good upgrade and it's not too expensive. The price point, right, I think he will be 1.5 mil, right? That's my guess. I don't think he'll go anywhere below 1.5 mil. More likely, right, I think he will be 1.8 mil. So I will be actually doing a review on him. So do remember to check that review out, because it's such an expensive SBC, right? You guys want to determine whether it's actually worth it to complete Kante, right? With all your time and your fodder and your coins. So I've actually come to the end of the video. If you guys want to see more trading videos, you know, do let me know. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button. And I'm out. Alright, take care, guys.